So you need to accustom to get it. But now that I've come back after 25 days, it's completely okay. I would love to have the German food in India.
Did you face any problems with regard to conversation? I'm sure that you might have picked up some Gujarati words.
Yeah, the first thing is the accent of the Indian is very difficult to understand, and so English is my second language, and so it's something kind of quite difficult to understand. And yeah, of course I don't speak Gujarati, and we both had an experience in the bus.
Yeah.
We had staying back and.
We had to stay back, and I didn't know my stay back bus.
Yeah.
She was supposed to come with me.
Yeah.
And
the bus driver only speaks Gujarati, and we only speak English.
And poor Stina, she has trouble with the English half the time, so I have to, sometimes it's like somebody speaks to me and then I have to talk to Stina and explain because she doesn't understand.
The accent.
But our families both speak English, so and they speak it very well, so they want to speak English to us, and we're like, no, it's just Gujarati, because it's not as useful. Yeah.
German, I still don't know that. I still don't know the language. But as I said, Germany, people do accept English speaking tourists, so there was never a problem. And in fact, our host there was Mrs. Krishna Seaver, so she was quite well done with English language. So, and she used to translate our things if there's some guy who used to take us and just didn't know the English language. So language was never a problem, but I would like to learn German because learning a foreign language is always a great experience. I was knowing a bit of the greetings in German, but that never worked there. So it's okay.
I'm here for 1 year, I can teach you.
Sure.
Any memorable moments that you had, moments that simply stand out?
Yeah, the first day. And like, so it was like lots of mistakes. The first thing was we get at home and everybody was taking off the shoes and I forgot it. And I going with shoes in the house and everybody was like, the shoes, you have to take it off. And then, yeah, sorry. And then second time we had dinner, everybody was eating with the right hand. I was reading with the left hand. Everybody was, right hand. It was a kind, yeah, lots of mistakes.
I had a similar experience, different events, but just adjusting the customs are so different here. And like at home, we always eat with forks, and the first meal I had, I woke up after my 8-hour nap, and my mama had made me pasta with sauce, but it looked like Italian sauce, which is what I would have at home, but it was not. It was Indian, so I ate it, and I was like, I need water or something.
For me, I guess the whole trip was very memorable. But there's one thing that I would never forget is when I went alone, it's like we used to travel all alone because the German public transport is great as compared to here in India. So they give you the map and it's like you can go anywhere you want. So in 1936 Olympics, Hitler had built an Olympic stadium, which is now a soccer stadium and its rank is star 5 in UEFA list of stadiums. So that was always fascinating for me because it's the first stadium that I visited ever in my life. And it's like in India we play soccer like mad because, and especially me and my friends, we just love, and I'm a Barclays English Premier League fan, so visiting a soccer stadium was always great. And that's very much stand out in the whole trip.
Can you tell me some of the places that you might have visited in Europe?
I visited not much, only yesterday some few shops. I don't remember the names, like for earrings and bangles and for accessories and stuff like that. And then we were at the shoe shop, Dutch shop, and I was in the Rotary Library. And we
keep us together because especially because Tina, she doesn't go out, her family doesn't allow her out without an adult, so she comes to my house a lot, and they try to take us out together, and so we've been to both of the same places, but yeah, we very much enjoyed the garden because we live in a small town with lots of trees, and I live just 2 minutes from the ocean, so it was nice to be with some green and
Quiet, no cars. It's nice.
For me, I visited so many places, especially the museums, and I guess Berlin has some 170 museums. So visiting all of them was never possible, but I visited quite a number of them. Especially the place that I liked the most was the Jewish Museum. They especially built this because of during the times of Nazi when the Jews were killed brutally. So this was memorable for them. I visited so many places I don't even remember, but yeah, it was good, all places in Germany. And yeah, one special thing, I visited a brewery because Germany is famous for their beers, and visiting a brewery was a great experience.
Okay, yeah. Okay, it's really different. As a high school, high school in Germany is very small, not much students, and then you come here and huge school, many students, and it's very different in Germany. You don't have to wear a school uniform, so it was very different, but it's okay. I can live with that. And it's kind of different that in Germany, boys and girls are together in classes. I have lots of friends who are boys, and here it's kind of girls standing here, boys standing there. Yeah.
At home, my school's actually bigger than this, but everything is much more. It's strict compared to this. You have to be in class. There's nobody in the hallways.
And here you're fighting.
Yeah, everyone's in the halls and the classes are very quiet because the teachers, if you were to like talk in class at a turn or anything, you get a detention. And it's much stricter. Also for me, it's the boys. I have most of my friends at home are boys. I don't have that many friends who are girls. I wear whatever I want to school. I had uniforms for lower school because I went to Catholic school, but I went to public high school and there's no uniforms and much bigger classes.
And one of views basically that any message or advice you would like to give to the youth about the cultural exchange programs, how it has changed you or something that you might have learned throughout the journey.
Yeah,
We've only been here like 2 weeks, but what I would say is that I would recommend doing it if you ever have an opportunity to do something like it.
Yeah.
It's the best experience just to immerse yourself in something completely different.
And especially when you do it in your teenage years, it's very much like I just talked about the incident while coming back at the Berlin airport. So that is what I learned from the whole experience, because I didn't went with the group and did my own thing. Otherwise, I'll also have to pay some 165 euros, which is quite huge. Yes, but as she said, we must, if we have an opportunity, must never say no to such programs. And I would also like to thank the Rotary Club that I'm from for giving me this opportunity. And yeah, that's it.